Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Shams Arrawelo. I hope you guys are all doing absolutely amazing. I talked more like ranted on about the type of what I consider abuse within the Somali community, right? And there's a few comments where people are like, well, that's not every Somalian household. Well, honey, if you did not get any of those treatments, say, mashallah, alhamdulillah, khair, it's out. Keep it pushing. Because there are so many who have gone through this and continue to suffer from that past abuse and still affecting their daily lives now. Okay, so if it's not you, count your blessings, say alhamdulillah, and keep it moving. Okay, this is part 2. We talked a little about Hawar, obviously the beatings. Someone in the comments said Abu Hawas. And oh my god, I can so relate to that one. I'm not even gonna lie. It means F your dad. But as I got older, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's no, I don't want to do that. The hell? Like, why would you choose that as a swear word? Like, F you would have been enough, no? Girl, they say F you dead, okay? Dad. That's not okay. Absolutely not okay. Oh my god, there are so many things that are constantly said, especially to girls. Oh my, you know what, I'm starting to realize that, like, in most families, there's the one child that is always targeted. Not targeted because they hate it, but I feel like they take their whole entire frustration out on that one child. I was that child in my family, and it's often the girls, one girl in particular, and I was that girl. And when I tell you, I was beaten with the maddest things, okay? There were knives. They were, I wasn't actually beaten with the knife. One time, my mom thought I was stealing, and I actually wasn't, okay? I didn't steal anything, okay? I didn't. So my mom came to me and she's like, did you steal earrings? I think it was gold earrings. And I'm like, hoy, I didn't take any gold earrings. Who believed me? Yo, I got the beating of my life, okay? Sewn, a belt, wires, cutlery, shoe. They love the shoe. What else? Chairs. Just they pick it up and they throw on the floor once it's broken and like disassembled, they just start hitting you. Oh my god, but that day I was beaten until they forced it out of me, okay? They forced out. I did it. I stole it. It was me. Did I do it? Nope. Did I steal it? Nope. But did I get beaten for it? Yep. And then my dad came home and then he joined the beating. So I got beaten the shit out of. And I said, I did it. Okay, I did it. Because obviously the beating was not going to stop until obviously you admit to whatever it is you're being accused of. So I'm like, I did it. How the hell is it many years later, my sister is like gets proper into the deen, right? And then she realized some of the shit that she used to do when she was young was haram, even though she was young. By haram, I don't mean like haram. I just mean like she used to do something and I used to get beaten for it. I consider that shit haram, okay? You lie on me and I get beaten and you watch. Anyway, she came to the kitchen and I must have been 16 or 15. And she comes and she's like, oh, Shamsa, I want you to forgive me. And I'm like, forgive you for what? And she goes, do you remember that one time, like, Hoyo, mom beat you up so bad? And I'm like, yeah. And To be honest, I couldn't remember because I was beaten so many times. Like, it was a sport at some point. All I was like, it was a sport. Anyway, so she goes, it was the gold earrings, and mom thought you took it, but it really wasn't you. And I'm like, okay, who took it? And I'm waiting for the confession, right? And she goes, it was me. I want you to forgive me. Yo, I started laughing my ass off. And I turned around to her and I'm like, what? So you watched me get beaten? She goes, yeah, when I saw that. And she goes, I couldn't say it was me because I would. She goes, I saw my future, basically. So she goes, I couldn't. So I was like, okay, cool. I already took the beating. So I was like, all right. But I had to, oh, yo, listen, I called my mom. Hiya. She was upstairs. She came downstairs. I'm like, would you like to tell her? Would you like to tell her? And Hoya's like, what's going on? And I was like, do you remember that time you beat me really bad because you thought I stole gold earrings, and you even put my hands on the table, and you took a knife and you went so fast, my heart, my soul came out of my body. Like, it came out, saw the outside, and they came back in. I have never been so afraid in my entire life than that day, because I thought my fingers were going to get chopped off. But obviously she had skills in it and she wasn't really going to do anything. But that shit is not okay. Nope. I can't even trust myself with a knife, let alone put it near us. That's how you know Somali mothers are savages. Wallahi, they're savages. I was like, do you remember? So she goes, yes, I do. Why? And I'm like, my sister over here just came to me and decided to confess, and it was her who did it. I swear to God, my mom could not stop laughing, like hustle. We were all laughing because I didn't find it that funny, but I laughed because it was kind of funny. The fact that I took a beating for hours and it wasn't even my crime. It wasn't even me. That's like the biggest injustice. And I know it happens. Where something goes missing and everybody in the house says, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Did it walk out by itself? And you're like, did it fly out of the house? And obviously you don't have any explanation, so you all get beaten up. Another thing. If one child gets beaten up and you're in sight whilst that child is getting beaten up, you getting beaten up too. I've seen that in so many households. Oh my God. Stay clear of your mother beating someone else. Stay clear. Because she'll remember something that you did 15 years ago and she'll take her anger out of you. Do you know what really pisses me off here? I've experienced FGM. And for a mother or a father or a brother or even an auntie and uncle to turn around and constantly like degrade the girl, like sharmoto, dello, kahbo, jidadka soo socota, nimana ku taataabto, like, I'm like, wait. And this is from a very young age as well. Like, you get a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old, even a fucking baby, okay, a baby, where the mother is like so frustrated, and she's like, and the kid does something like very tiny, and they just lose it. But because of the way that they were rewired, they react the same as their mother reacted whenever they did something, right? So they say something like, the law that I was like, F the slut that you are. And they're very creative. Like I said, they're very, very creative when it comes to the swearing and the cursing. But it's just the saddest ones, really, where a parent says something like, ina ku dhala ma ahayn, like I shouldn't have given birth to you, or like you're not my blood, like you're not my blood, you're not like skudig manihin. Like I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to call you my daughter, or I'm ashamed to call you my son, or like, do you not think that your child will be affected by the shit? They're gonna grow up trying to seek approval from each and everybody in their motherfucking lives, whether that's a partner, whether that's a job, whether that's a teacher. It don't matter who it is. They're seeking that person's approval, and they're gonna have obsession. They're gonna obsess over things, and they're gonna have attachment issues, and they're gonna have abandonment issues, and they're gonna have trust issues, and bruh, no, I think it's Gaddafi. Habarka is Gaddafi, because habarka is illegal. Okay, it's not allowed. It's banned from your mouth. Okay. Another thing is the aunties, yeah, whose children have failed in life and fell off. Aku dhahay, yeah, isku dhadhaxyacsan yihiin ay ka dhan, mase jidadka ay taagan yihiin, yeah. They turn around and they're like, oh my god, gabarta hebel waxa ku arkay, you know, I saw this person's daughter. If you're with one person, they'll say she was with 10 men. 10. Exaggerate the whole thing. Exaggerate everything they saw, bro. Everything. Yeah, she's kissing a boy, or she's been, you know, touched up by one, or she's drinking, or she's smoking, something. Mind your business. Mind your business. Ilmaha the fear. So this is what I have been saying. Even when I was young, it bothered me when someone comes to my mother and they say, oh, you know, tell her to dress properly, because I saw her somewhere and she wasn't dressed right, or I saw her somewhere and she was talking to a lot of men. What the hell? One time we were in Syria, and me and my sister were just innocently at the park, and we were surrounded by my now ex-husband, my second ex-husband, who I have my daughter with, him and his friend, right? And it was me and my sister, and those two families, my family and his family, were really close family friends, right? So somebody, yeah, some old Somalian auntie, yeah, decided to go back to my mom, and she's like, oh, Shamsa and her sister were in the middle of they were in the middle, and men basically surrounded them, and they were like giggling away and just like trying to, you know. I was sat on a bench. I was in Syria, in a bench. I could have been doing something nice. I was sat on a bench in a park, right? And this woman hallucinated this ritual that we were in the middle, and there were men surrounding us. We got home, and because the woman said it so loud in front of a whole group of other aunties and my mother, oh my God, when we came back home, we got the beating of our lives, not because we did anything wrong, but because why like, I was embarrassed. Because the woman embarrassed my mother. She was like, why would you give someone a reason to come and chat about you? Can I not, like, I was in a park with someone that you know, with a family friend who we came here to visit. So that never made sense to me. But sometimes this is all you have to do, okay? Sip. That's it. Sip. Iskamos. Take it. Hada. Iskamos. But that can't work sometimes. And the other thing is, you can never defend yourself. You can never defend yourself at all. Especially when it comes to a parent. You can't even say, you can't talk back. The moment you do, they're squaring up. They're about to catch a case. Like, you don't open your mouth. You get the beating, and then whilst you're getting beaten, you don't cry. If you cry, like, shh, don't cry. Like, if you're a big woman, I dare you cry. Like, what the hell are you meant to do? What the hell are you meant to do, bro? Say hi. Hi. Oh, this is my cat, guys. Come say hi, Star. Come, baby. Come on. This is my Star. Say hi, say hi, baby. Oh, we were never allowed to have pets ever because our parents had a phobia of pets. Oh my god, like I can't. It's a lot, okay? Growing up in a Somalian household is a lot. There's sibling rivalries. There's, oh my god, I have seen narcissistic mothers. I have met mothers who envy their daughters to the point where they mentally, physically abuse them, break them. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, if you're in a house where you're getting beaten, abused, swore at, degraded, to the point where you think, you know what? Since they're saying I am all of this, yeah, and a bag of chips, I might as well become this. Do you know how many times I thought that? Let me tell you something. I tried to commit suicide 3 times. 3 times. And some people might be like, oh, she's chatting shit. Wallahi. Yeah, because of the beatings, because of the atenta. Not only, first, let me just say, I never lived in constant abuse, okay? But I got really bad beatings, and I got them more than anybody in my entire family, right? And I feel like everyone's frustration was just constantly being taken out on me. Thank you guys for watching. I love all of you guys. You guys have been nothing but amazing to me. There's almost 3,000 subscribers, and I have never been so grateful to you all. Thank you so much. And next week, I'm going to do my divorce story with that thing they like to call husband. They like to refer to as my ex-husband, but I don't refer to him as my ex-husband. I've only had one husband. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you that divorce story, which is just depressing. I'm telling you right now, so get ready for that. If you are new, please subscribe. Welcome to our family. I love you, and please don't forget as well to comment, as you know I love you. Comments. Have an amazing day. Bye.